Hello everyone, Jeff with the Green Review here. Mowing changes the root to shoot balance in a negative way. It reduces the leaves at the top of the grass plant, which reduces the amount of food the plant can produce. Less food means fewer roots can be supported. Fewer and smaller roots means less water will be available to the top of the plant when the weather is drier. Mowing too low can damage the crown of the plant where the leaves sprout from. Do you remember what a plant crown is? The crown on a grass plant is the stem tissue that sends leaves and flowers up and roots down. It is the growing point of the plant. Preventing damage to the crown is important. Every time it is hit, it can be killed outright, and it becomes more susceptible to insect and disease problems. Scalping can happen along an edge of the flower bed where one wheel drops into the bed and the other one stays on the lawn. Scalping is often seen through the improper use of string trimmers. String trimmers should not be held horizontal along the edges of walks and drives or around fence posts and trees. They need to be held so the string only cuts a thin line along the edge and not so that it mows a wide scalped path. It is best to leave the grass clippings on the lawn if they're cut at the proper length for the grass species being mowed. Long clippings that are left in clumps should be mowed after a day or two of drying out. Clippings should be removed only if they will cause health problems to the grass. So what's this mean to me? Grass is easier to cut when dry. It's easier to clean the mower when you're done. More importantly, wet grass supplies disease organisms with good growing conditions, and the cut into the grass leaf is now open to infection. Another what's this mean to me? Do not scalp or mow a lawn very low in the fall. The crown of the plant is still storing nutrients from any leaves that are green. Cutting them off weakens the plant as it goes into winter. Removing the leaves removes the insulation cover over the crown and exposes it to wind during the winter. Short leaves don't hold as much snow for insulation. Short grass exposes more soil to drying winter winds and can warm up too soon in the spring. Grass starting to grow too early can be damaged by late spring frosts. Removing the grass clippings from a low fall mowing removes nutrients needed for spring growth. Another what's this mean to me? There are several reasons the lawn grasses should be mowed higher than many people actually mow their grass. The taller the lawn grass is allowed to grow, the fewer chemical products will be required to keep it healthy. Taller plants shade the soil around themselves, keeping it cooler, which conserves water and saves money. Shade also can prevent the sprouting of weed seeds, which means less weed killer is needed. A well-rooted grass plant also inhibits weed growth. Longer leaves produce more food, so the crown can grow longer roots. A larger root system draws water from a larger volume of soil, so the plant is less stressed by drought and needs to be watered less. A stronger plant will resist diseases and insects better. Another what's this mean to me? Mowing height ranges for cool season grasses would be that bent grass can be 1/4 to 1/2 inch on golf courses, bluegrass 2 to 4 inches, chewing fescue 2 to 4 inches, fescue 3 to 4, ryegrass 3 to 4, warm season grasses like bahia 2 to 3, Bermuda 1 to 2, centipede 2 to 3, St. Augustine 2 to 3, and zoysia grass 2 to 3. What's this mean to me? Research has shown that grass plants recover faster and continue growing when no more than 1/3 of the grass blade is cut off at a time. If a grass is to be mowed down to 3 inches tall, it should be cut when it reaches 4.5 inches tall. If you can't mow due to rain or being on vacation, it's still best to follow the 1/3 rule than to cut it all down at once. Cut off the top third, then wait a few days and mow another third, and so on until the lawn is down to its normal height. This method doesn't set back the grass plants and doesn't create a huge problem with long grass clippings that could smother the lawn. The shorter clippings will be repeatedly cut and eventually disappear. Another what's this mean to me? Don't bag grass clippings. Clippings shade the soil, helping to conserve moisture and helping to stop weed seeds from growing. More importantly, mowing often enough that you only need to cut off 1/3 of the leaf at a time creates short enough clippings that they decay and release their stored nutrients back into the lawn, and that'll help the grass. These grass clipping nutrients are the equivalent of 1 or 2 fertilizer treatments over a year. This section of lawn has been continuously mowed the same direction many times. The wide brown stripes are the scalped grass. The narrow green stripes are not scalped because the mower wheels sank into the ground, forming ruts. If the lawn can't be mowed in other directions, at least move the mower over a couple of feet to prevent forming these ruts. And another what's this mean to me? It's better for the lawn if it's mowed in a different direction each time. It can be mowed lengthwise, crosswise, diagonal, or in a spiral. This helps prevent compaction from mower wheels traveling over the same path repeatedly. If the mower is heavy or the ground is soft, the mower wheels can create ruts that are difficult to correct. It helps prevent the grass from leaning over and not getting mowed, especially under the path of mower wheels. Spinning the mower around at the end of a row can slide the wheels and damage the crowns of the grass. This kind of damage and soil compaction is often seen on commercial properties using larger mowers. Grass should not be allowed to grow next to posts, fences, trees, and shrubs. String trimmers kill many trees because the people using them can't tell where the string is until it chops off a bit of the post or tree trunk. This technique, used by unskilled laborers, is part of a trimming known as lumberjacking. Don't lumberjack your landscape. This tree root has been damaged by a lawnmower. Grass should not be growing next to a tree trunk. This root should be protected by mulch or topsoil. Damaged roots can allow decay organisms into the tree. Damage like this is more serious than many people believe. Lawns are really wonderful for a lot of people. They are useful in a lot of situations. They are not hard to take care of. Grass lawn mowing is not difficult, but it does help to do it properly. Mowing at the proper height and the proper timing to only cut off 1/3 of the grass blade at a time really will help your lawn more than most people realize. And this is Jeff with the Green Review. Thanks for watching.